Enough energy. strife is your heritage. Worthy.
Cain, Pashun, Diablo's cult failed to take Stormpoint Keep. But they got the better of me. A massive shard of the World Stone is in their hands.
The shard was your objective. One island saved will not be enough if all nations fall.
Dire news indeed. Yet we are fortunate you blunted their advance. Every person we help is one more we can count on. King Justinian's aid is coming to Stormpoint, but it will take time.
I almost had it, Cain. There were two orphans, Fern and Fern.
So, where is it now?
You...
Yes.
They're supposed... We will.
Thank you.
I have the... Thank you.
I can't wait to visit our friends for supper. I hear they're bringing the most exquisite dish.
Get all that. Did you get everything they asked for?
Help me check if you're so concerned.
Everything you do concerns me. You're a loudmouth.
Well, I can't follow them both.
I can't wait to visit our friends for supper. I hear they're bringing the most exquisite dish.
Get all that. Did you get everything they asked for?
Help me check if you're so concerned.
Everything you do concerns me. You're a loudmouth.
Well, I can't follow them both. I need to keep my distance so they'll realize they're being watched. Too close. He almost saw me. They've gone to ground. I'm sure the answers are inside.
Oh, seems we have rats. Don't squeal too much, rat. I'd hate for the neighbors to hear you.
No other choice but to rummage through their things. This doesn't sound good at all.
Seems we have rats sniffing about, Hamid. Don't squeal too much, rat. I'd hate for the neighbors to hear you.
I'm down to pick. Keith. Well, no other choice but to rummage through their things. This doesn't sound good at all. Well, I ought to search the dead. Near the township of Wortham is a cavern suffused with the energy of the stone. You are not to be a moment late. They're expecting these two. Cain and Zatham need to know. I found 2 members of the cult. More of them are gathering at a cave near Wortham. We should make for the town immediately.
How much will Wortham endure? Those poor people, they will need your help.
We will learn what the fanatics have planned, and we will make an end of them. Let us go.
What can I do to help? Is there anything more I can do? Let me know. What can I do to help?
Corin, are you well? And have you seen anyone suspicious about?
You're always right on time. Things aren't quite like before. but they're frightful still. The cave, to the west. I don't even like to look in that direction. Was out gathering and I saw more of them skulking towards it. Looked like walking shadows in their hoods. Oh, God, not again. I'll keep the forge burning.
What did you uncover about the cult, Satham? Anything new?
Their plot to bring the shard to the burning hells did not work as they wished it to. They are fearful of punishment. Now they scurry beneath us like mice, seeking another way for the shard to reach hell. Mice always find a new path. Let us approach cautiously. We may overhear something.
Skarn used this place. I'm not surprised to find another cult here.
Nor am I.
Terror will be ascendant soon. Whoever finds the key to the island will ascend by my side. Seek it out. The heart has waited too long to be made pure.
They have left us a ruin.
The portal looks inactive. They're a stepping. There must be more clues to their destination in here. How could they purify a worldstone shard?
They are still searching. This is to our advantage. Seek the answer, and I will do likewise.
Gale winds in the waters far northwest of the crater. A day of surging tides and fog. A day looks like a map of an ocean. One I don't recognize.
Over here! Pieces of parchment, somewhat intact. I have a suspicion about these pieces. We should show them to your elder Cain.
This parchment is rent to shreds, but I can make out a few details yet. With repair, they should become clearer.
Let me try?
This parchment is rent to shreds, but I can make out a few details yet. With repair, they should become clearer.
Let me try?
Look at it. There are notes on the currents, depth measurements in the margins. Hell is searching for something else indeed. And, of all places, the Forgotten Sea, an expanse of ocean west of Mount Ariat. Accounts of its crossing are scattered, but if they can be believed, it is mostly empty.
Forgotten is appropriate, Elder. But it is not empty. It hides a place of power. An isle concealed since the creation. The cradle of the ancients. This isle and its power will be what they seek, but they lack the means to reach it. The Pathstone conceals it with fog and rain, and its wake is clear on these maps.
Fascinating. You must tell me more of this place. When days are less dire.
Yes. If we reach the Pathstone before the Fanatics do, we can stop their arrival. I have a ship at Storm Point, but you will need to bring sailors. Ones who have never been beaten by fear.
Potential becomes reality.
Forgotten Sea, eh? Sounds abysmal. And plenty far from this den of wolves, eh? When do we leave? Not sure I need to lock eyes with the blue again. On the other hand, the money spins good.
Just so we're clear, there's anvils swim faster than me. That's a problem. Find somebody else.
The power of the cosmos at my fingertips. Brain always surpasses. I need
It is a feat to cross these waters and live. Take this truth into your heart, and join me when you are prepared. Some will seize any chance to better their lot. Steal. Betray. My people were always divided. Obsessed with loyalty. Or selfishness. But we lost ourselves. And put our home in the reach of terror. Before we all sink into the same abyss, you must stop them from defiling what was to be paradise. Find the Pathstone. And cut this evil out of our heart.
The power of the cosmos at my fingertips. masterfully executed. Not enough energy. Wondrous.
The fractures in yours. Worthy hands have shaped your steel.
We found the Pathstone. It wasn't easy.
Once it is attuned, it will guide us to the Ancient's cradle. Well,
Or, perhaps, we'll use it to ambush them and take the Worldstone shard. Zatham.
it may be. But the Pathstone is the artifact of a broken and misguided people. We must be careful.
And how is it that you know so much of this place and its people?
To catch a quarry, you must be one with the terrain. I have traveled for many years in pursuit of the wicked.
It must be a burden for you to spend so long away from home.
It is no burden. It is my charge. All who do evil deserve punishment.
How charmingly straightforward.
We We should go as quickly as we can. How do we prepare the Pathstone?
I have not heard of it being attuned apart from the cradle, and the one who claimed it is dead. We will need to experiment.
Karshoon is quite practiced at the crafting of arcane objects. Perhaps he can assist you.
No need to flatter me. But I suggest we learn more of its origins before using it in any working of significance.
Of course. And I will begin that research immediately. Zatham, would you join me and share a few of your tales? I too must prepare for a journey.
Good luck. I'll be ready to depart when you're done.
Too much needs to go right for this to work. Don't indulge in false confidence. You're better than that.
Really? Before today, the Cult of Terror had all the advantage. Now, we have something.
Remember how long the cult has had to prepare for this moment. Our hope should be no louder than a whisper.
Are you admitting that we have a chance?
Don't spread it around.
Potential becomes reality.
Have discovered how to use the Pathstone. Talk with your seer, and then let us sail for the Ancient's cradle. It is long past time.
I'll confer with Kane and Karshoon and meet you shortly.
Then I will speak with the Watchers here. There may be news of the Fanatics movement.
Are you certain, Kane? You aren't getting any younger.
I heard the Pathstone is ready. What are you talking about?
Karshoon and I were having a discussion about a rumor I want to seek out.
Of course. I'll help as soon as we're back from the voyage.
No, don't trouble yourself. You have more urgent work. But if you wouldn't mind a sprint to the docks, I have an associate who can help me with this. Tell him I'll meet him shortly. He will be easy to spot. A paladin of Zakarum, and proud of it. The signs are everywhere, Karshoon. We cannot focus on one problem at a time.
Let us forge a new legend. Be well, until your path leads you to me again.
Every item has a history. Glad to be of service, my friend.
You there! Do you have... Oh, quality work there.
Now, where is he? You must be looking for Cain.
That I am. Akarat is my name.
He said he'd meet you shortly.
Well, there's no hurry. I'll wait for him nearby.
Cain invites everyone to the workshop. Why does he have this paladin waiting outside?
I was worried you were going to miss him.
Is this the right pile?
You all are perfectly capable without me. Rayek's genius. Karshun, your wisdom. Charsi, your craft. And you've a most reliable friend on top of that. One who tends to do all the hard work, don't forget.
Your faith is very rarely misplaced.
Ah, we were just talking about you.
You're leaving?
Yes. I can ignore the prophecy of the end of days no longer. There have been too many signs. I must look for answers that Westmarch cannot offer. We all have our roles to play, and I believe yours is to stop the darkness which presently looms. There is nothing I provide which you cannot accomplish yourself.
If that is your decision, I will not stand in your way, though I may regret trying to read your script.
Ha ha! Never change, my friend. The workshop is yours until I return. I know you will use it well.
It's been the end of days for a long time, Cain. Are you sure about this?
Anything else to move?
Just a few more, my boy. If you wouldn't mind.
Good point. If I do mind, will you stay?
You all are far too much. Don't bully an old man.
I know when you've made a decision. Let me take the rest of these.
I'll help.
I've left my research on the World Stone, and a few other subjects besides. I am certain they will be of use to you. And some of my own manuscripts, if you can be bothered to squint. You might learn a few new things. Save for my memories, this is all I have of Amelia and Jared now. Would you mind taking it to the carriage outside? It's hardly fit for travel, but it wouldn't be right for me to leave it. That appears to be everything, my dear friends. At my age, you become an expert in farewells. But I quite prefer We'll meet again.
May the stars follow you, Elder.
Walk with me for a little, my friend, if you please.
You know where to find me, Kane. Have a safe journey.
Goodbye. Oh, we'll meet again.
Your potential, your virtue, have no limit. I knew it the moment you stepped into the chapel at Wortham. You've met your perils with resolve and compassion, and that is rare indeed. These are troubling times, perhaps more than any in my life. So many ignore the call to help others. It is hard to blame them.
If you hear of someone better qualified to deal with demons, arcane knowledge, creation's leftovers, send them my way. In the meantime, I think I shall keep on.
I have seen some of the bravest people alive descend into hell, stand against destruction incarnate. You are a hero of their ilk for what you have endured, perhaps even greater. Never lose sight of all you have overcome. Cultists, traitors, demon lords, the power of creation itself. One last thing. Quit worrying about me. I've walked dangerous roads my whole life. You stop fearing what could happen and focus on what must. I'll be as safe as I ever have.
Thank you for everything, Kane. We'll meet again.
Until that day, my friend. Oh, I kept you waiting, Akarat. Patience is the highest.
Enough goodbyes.
I've gotten used to him being here. I hope he'll be all right.
I met Kane in a jungle. You met him in a town under siege. He can take care of himself. Let's see to your journey, hmm?
You know the way to the Ancient's cradle?
I'll need the Pathstone. It, harbors a residual energy I do not recognize. But its powers are of sealing and unsealing, not just doors, the clouds themselves.
How should we use it?
When you sail into the fog and mist of the Forgotten Sea, keep it close, and your mind focused on thoughts of opening.
Hold it and think about it. I can do both at once.
You might appreciate a simple task, on the rare occasion one presents itself.
I'll keep that in mind. Take care of this place, Kashun.